it will be better. Do not get into trouble about the venison, which they now claim as their own. You will find some money in the bag in my chest, sufficient to buy all you want for a long while. But take care of it, for there's no saying what you may require it. And now, Edward, call your brother and sisters to me, that I may bid them farewell. I am, as we all are, sinful, but I trust in the mercy of God through Jesus Christ. Edward, I have done my duty toward you, as well as I have been able, but promise me one thing, that you will read the Bible and prayers every morning and evening, as I have always done after I am gone. Promise me that, Edward."
"I promise you that it shall be done, Jacob," replied Edward, "and I will not forget your other advice."
"God bless you, Edward. Now, call the children."
Edward summoned his sisters and Humphrey.
"Humphrey, my good boy," said Jacob, "recollect that in the midst of life we are in death, and there is no security for young or old. You or your brother may be cut off in your youth. One may be taken and the other left. Recollect your sisters depend upon you, and do not therefore be rash. I fear that you will run too much risk after the wild cattle, for you are always scheming after taking them. Be careful, Humphrey, for you can ill be spared. Hold to the farm as it is now. It will support you all. My dear Alice and Edith, I am dying. Very soon I shall be laid by your brothers in my grave. Be good children, and look up to your brothers for everything. And now kiss me, Alice. You have been a great comfort to me, for you have read the Bible to me when I could no longer read myself. May your deathbed be as well attended as mine has been, and may you live happily and die the death of a Christian. Goodbye, and may God bless you. Bless you, Edith. May you grow up as good and as innocent as you are now. Farewell, Humphrey. Farewell, Edward. My eyes are dim. Pray for me, children. O God of mercy, pardon my many sins, and receive my soul through Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen.
These were the last words spoken by the old forester. The children, who were kneeling by the side of the bed, praying as he had requested, when they rose up, found that he was dead. They all wept bitterly, for they dearly loved the good old man. Alice remained sobbing in Edward's arms, and Edith in Humphrey's, and it was long before the brothers could console them. Humphrey at last said to Alice,
"You hurt poor Edward's arm. You don't know how painful it is. Come, dears, let us go into the other room and get something to take the pain away."
These requests diverted the attention at the same time that it roused fresh sympathy in the little girls. They all went into the sitting room. Humphrey gave his sister some potatoes to scrape upon a piece of linen while he took off Edward's coat and turned up his shirt sleeve. The scraped potatoes were then laid on the burn, and Edward said they gave him great relief. Some more were then scraped by the little girls, who could not, however, repress their occasional sobs. Humphrey then told them that Edward had had nothing to eat, and that they must get him some supper. This again occupied them for some time, and when the supper was ready they all sat down to it. They went to bed early, but not before Edward had read a chapter out of the Bible, and the prayers as old Jacob had always done, and this again caused their tears to flow afresh. "Come, Alice dear, you and Edith must go to bed," said Humphrey. The little girls threw themselves into their brother's arms, and having wept for some time, Alice raised herself, and taking Edith by the hand, led her away to her bedroom. End of chapter 9.